need to go Warren Classic. He doesn't have time for a giveaway. All right, Zath, take us in. What are we doing?
All right, guys, so we are looking at TORP versus KSBDE. Once again, we're back on SGA. We're trying to get a bunch of games in here to see how this map plays out, what we might see moving forward, if there's any sort of meta that's forming, and so far, there is none. And let's take a look at TORP, what they're bringing. They've got Surebridge in the Shimakaze torpedo spec, not unique upgrade, with the 20-kilometer torpedoes. We got Furthingham in the Daring with the utility build, JB01 in the Koch build gearing, and backing them up with cruisers is Campagna in a Stalingrad that is not moving, and range Exchequer in the Hindenburg Searaptor. Hindenburg. With the bonus to AP skill.
I see that.
We got YSS Turtle Ship in the Des Moines, unique upgrade. Grim Wolf C and unique upgrade Petropavlovsk. And behind them is Great White in the Ohio, secondary spec except for manual. And Tabitha's Mecklenburg. We saw TORP
sticking with the Mecklenburg,
using that before.
Little surprised to see that. All right, well, opposing them from the south spawn in red, we have KSBDE. That's Double E Wombat's Trump, headed straight up to mid, bringing all the aerial bombs he can handle. Headed over here towards the east, we have Foster's gearing, fairly typical build, torpedoes, and he's actually got Brisk on his gearing there. Backed up by Maid Nelson's Petropavlovsk, range and top grade gunner. Krish was here's Des Moines. We're looking at RPF and legendary mod, and then Retro Causalities Montana, of course, running the artillery plotting 2 along with fire prevention and the heal skill.
Yep.
Staying mid, Steve XRX's Schlieffen, going for a really, really full secondary build there. And you do see IFHE, so that is a big skill for that particular ship. Over here to the left flank, Ohio, Knows Des Moines, legendary and RPF. Universal's Napoli, top grade gunner and gun reload and secondary module. And SFS gearing, torpedo reload build, and Brisk as well.
Yes. Okay, well, take a look at what TORP is doing. They're going completely away from A. They're just ignoring it completely. It doesn't exist.
Completely pretending it doesn't exist.
Wow.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Things you see. That's a thing. That's a thing you see in COTS apparently.
Yep. That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out.
Super heavy CD push, and I guess the intention is to quickly conquer this half of the map and turn it into an east-west fight, I'm guessing?
I mean, you know, I kind of understand the idea of just focus one, but the problem is when you see teams do this and then they can't even focus the one. That's the question that's going to come up as the Daring. Ooh, Furthingham just barely dodging some torpedoes. Good thing he had Hydro up.
I'd say his Hydro was up. He's fine.
Yes, but we've seen destroyers with Hydro before forget that they have Hydro and not use it.
Now he's gonna get slapped silly by some Des Moines HE that he turned directly into, but it is what it is. He can heal some of that back.
Yes.
Surebridge's Shimakaze leaving smoke for Grimwolf, who basically ignored it and sailed right alongside the edge of it instead. Don't really understand that decision, but okay.
Yeah.
Grimwolf remaining broadside to Steve's Schlieffen.
This can hurt in a little bit, but not just yet.
Surebridge's Shima caught, I guess, on surface spotting. Yeah, he was too close to the Petro. Petro was spotting him literally on the surface as he turned through there, and it cost him half his life.
Yep. Trump, by the way, Dutch Oven, Great Whites, Ohio, causing a fire. Okay.
Well, and now, yep, and then JB's gearing was kind of backing. I think they were proxy spotting each other.
Yes.
JB trying to get out of there now, like, nah, I don't want to put up with any of that garbage.
As you can see, KSBDE realizing that A is just wide open, so I'm taking this gap.
A is free to own, so they're just going to go own it. And I love that they realize this very quickly.
Well, and once again, so he's running radio location, so let's zoom in. What's the closest target to him? That's Tabitha's Mecklenburg. Okay? So it's pointing that direction.
Yeah.
Not up, not north, which is what you'd
Yes,
expect if somebody's here.
Right. Yeah. So they know now there is literally nothing to the north of them.
Exactly. Sometimes I just like to highlight how this works in competitive and how teams can use that to gain that intelligence.
Yep.
Foster's detected on the gearing on the surface. Shimakaze Sherbridge detected on the surface. I mean, it's not even radar. They're just both like, hey, what's up?
Well,
You know?
now, Tabitha's Mecklenburg sailing right out into the B cap. I'm not sure of the plan here exactly.
You got balls, stick jockey.
Guns are looking to port. The plan seems to be to move up and dislodge and punish Wombat's Trump.
Well,
But, I mean, you're charging into a shore that still does have torpedoes while leaving your flank open to all that AP.
I don't know if you noticed it or not, but Steve RX fired off his Schlieffen torpedoes, and then Wombat ate all of them.
Ate them all. Yeah, I did see that. It was right in front of me, and I thought, why you do this?
And
So they're trying to...
That's a gift.
They were trying to trade, I think, the battleship for the Trump, and it ultimately didn't work, although the Des Moines moving up did secure the kill on the Trump. At the same time, Torp was able to grab the Sea Cap.
Yeah, and now Grimwolf...
So,
What is this? Look at this. Look at Turtle Ship.
yeah, I don't know why you're doing... Like, is
AP?
he trying to stay... I think he's trying to stay... Oh, he was trying to stay in... Oh,
This just feels so bad.
why did you charge a torpedo battleship?
Oh, somebody please clip this for the pain.
I think the thought process was, if I can get inside the torpedo arming distance, I can get away with a close pass. I've done that before in randoms, right?
Yeah,
but he wasn't able to make the turn, and yeah, that just didn't work.
All right, well, this is the most successful Schlieffen we've seen this weekend. Season in COTS.
Man just had a double strike, so high five. Get on with your day and take your win. You know, take your W.
Here you go, ASMR. I just high-fived you. Oh, goodness.
Goodness gracious.
Well,
Petro's going to take some torps, maybe? I'm going to take one.
Probably one.
Yeah.
Steve RX, though, you know, Great White is in a good position to try to punish him with his AP. Eh.
You know, we saw yesterday a team, and I forget which team it was. I'd have to go back and look now. We saw a team park their hydro battleship, and I think it was a Preußen.
It was a Preußen.
Right in the middle of the board and get basically nothing out of it.
Yep.
And here, KSBDE has parked their Schlieffen right in the middle of the board and gotten tremendous value out of it, which starts to make me go, what in the hell is with Estuary?
Well, there were two schools of thought with that ship, right? As the Schlieffen's going to go down, there he goes, the Stalingrad.
Yep. But they're going to lose the Ohio.
Yep. So there's two schools of thought with this, right? One is, oh my god, there's a battleship right there. Let's make sure he can't shoot us. Which is the first game we saw. That was the Preußen to the north.
Right.
The second school of thought is, hey, there's a battleship right there. Let's go kill it. Which is what we saw today in this game.
Which is what we just saw, right?
So,
yep.
Yeah. Well, KSBD just walking right through that side of the map, and now they're coming into the middle, to the north. They're going to get into the spawn. They're going to get into their base and kill their dudes.
So I want to point something out, right? You know, we talk about this, you know, when you play randoms, you always say, don't abandon a flank.
Mm-hmm.
Someone abandoned a flank in King of the Sea, and you can also see the result. Let's just leave it at that.
And this was on purpose. A lot of times in randoms, people abandon because they just don't know what to do, or they
don't know what else to do, right?
They're worried that their side is gone, and they just run. There goes the daring.
Yeah. But in this instance, apparently the entire team's plan was, let's abandon the flank, and this is expressly why you don't want to do that.
Yes. The team that abandons the flank together dies together.
Dies together.
Because they really did. They're like where they all died, you know?
Look at where all their ship markers are. They're all here in the middle of the map, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're in... You start at D9, and you can look, draw up a line, crew through the middle of the map. All the dead ships are right there. In fact, the sea cap is basically a bloodbath.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Iron Bottom Sound has moved to C. It was at A last time.
Yeah, this is Iron Bottom Sound, this channel right here in between C and D on this particular map.
Yeah.
Stalin's going to take another torpedo.
He is.
I'll say this. The Moskva ban is really big on this map in my mind. Because by forcing, you're forced into the Petro or the Stalingrad. If you take the Stalingrad, you're giving up Hydro.
Yes.
And that has become a much bigger loss. That's a huge loss on this map in this cap configuration.
Oh, absolutely. So then you're forced to take Petro. If you want the Hydro.
Honestly, which is not that bad. But then you definitely, I mean, I keep seeing teams take unique upgrade Petro, and I'm like, I really wouldn't do that. Because you're coughing up now a Hydro, a heal, and a radar for better AP salvos. Hard pass. I'd rather have the consumables. At this point, you bring in the Petro for the utility and the survivability. Like, it's not an easy ship to kill if it's played in position correctly. Watch how quickly this gearing is going to melt under the SAP secondaries.
Well, Universal went bow on right when you said that, so no secondaries being fired.
I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. Why are your secondaries not? Oh, you went bow on. Never mind. Okay.
Well,
wow.
and that makes sense. He was expecting a torpedo attack, right? So
yeah,
get ready for it.
Well, that was
a bloodbath.
It was not a flawless victory, but it was a bloodbath. Yikes.
Yes.
Yikes. KSBD with the win here on Estuary.
Yeah, congratulations to them. I'll tell you what, they did it fast enough that we have 3 minutes.
We're going to make our next game right on time. Imagine that. Check it out. Woo. Check it out.